Hello and welcome. This is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more Neo Scavenger. At the end of the last video, I had an opportunity to possibly get a backpack, and I decided to do an honor roll thing, and it didn't work out for us, unfortunately, and there's no backpack. But we can continue to, well, first end our turn. We're still in morning, so that's okay. We're going to go ahead and scavenge. We have a couple places to scavenge here, so I'm hoping that we can find stuff. Okay, this office building is in ruins, so on and so forth. Let's just go ahead and go for it. Okay, we got cut on some broken glass. Not anything serious, though. I'll take a look at it. Yeah, we do have another cut here. That sucks. Alright, well, that's unfortunate, but that's just the way this game goes. Let's go ahead and scavenge again. You gotta scavenge. You don't really have a choice. Roof collapse. Okay. The unstable ruins start falling as a result of your rummaging, and the portion of the roof collapses. You're cut and bruised by the falling debris. No use for items found this time. So we're really getting hurt here, and yeah, okay. Minor cut, minor cut. I still don't have a means to do anything about it, so that was all the scavenging we can do. I think we're just gonna have to move on. This run's already not going very well, unfortunately. And I think we're going to go ahead and end turn here. Moderate hypothermia because we don't have any clothing. We're going to scavenge this secluded shack. Hopefully it will be profitable as it is out on the woods here. Okay, we could use our mechanic skill, but we want the high loot stat here. Being far removed from urban centers, this secluded shack may have more promise. However, it could also be the home of a survivalist or a militia member, so beware of booby traps. All right, we'll confirm. All right, so we found some stuff, and this is actually quite valuable. We have some jeans. I'm going to take the ones that have the better condition here, which unfortunately it looks like all of these are in crap condition. So we'll take the blue jeans, put those on. We do have a shirt, which we're going to wear regardless. And that's going to go on over top our hospital gown. We do have some shoes here. And I don't think these matter which foot you put them on. They're not in great condition, but we're not going to be barefoot anymore. Improper footwear. It says improper footwear, I think, regardless of how I put this on. I mean, there is no shoe orientation for a rag, so it's better than being barefoot, let's put it that way. We do have some bullets here, which I am going to take, and I'm going to put it in my plastic bag. Digital water tester. Well, that sounds pretty useful. We'll put that in our sack. And oh, we have more bullets that I didn't pick up for some reason. I'm actually tempted to see what we can do with these jeans. It's only going to be dirty rags. I need clean rags. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. These jeans are not going to last long as is, so I see no reason not to just tear these up. And at the very least, we'll get the rags to carry with us. So we may be able to turn into clean rags later. Oh, come on. Okay, it's doing that thing where it's, oh, it tends as high as it goes. That's why. All right, well, that's fine. Let's go to our craft as well, and I'll make a longer string out of this. Okay. So we'll do that. Get some long string. I mean, outside of the fact that I'm picking up a lot of injuries, you know, we're not doing too bad, all things considered. I'm going to move up. I'll take the most direct path here rather than going up on top of the hill. Okay, we've got another feral dog. That's not good because it probably will attack me. We do have another shack in the woods, though, so that might prove profitable. Let's go ahead and end turn, though. Yeah, the dog just left. That's fine. Okay, player has lost blood affecting their activities, but it looks like the blood loss is turning around. Apparently it is coagulating on its own. And we just have a little bit of minor bleeding, which we are recovering from. Okay, we at least have somewhat of a semblance of clothing here. Even if it is kind of shoddy. Let's go ahead and scavenge. Storage shed, I'll start with that. Confirm. No useful items, not a surprise. It wasn't that high of a chance. We'll scavenge again. We are in daytime now. Let's do one of these destroyed office buildings. And confirm. Okay, we found some things. Let's take a look. Looks like mostly rags and foil. I will pick up the foil. This plastic bag's in good condition. This one's in decent enough condition that I'll pick it up. Outside of that, I don't think I'm going to take any of this other stuff. I might take the twigs, but you can always find more twigs. Yeah, I'll take it just to take it. Okay. Moving on. Let's scavenge one more time here. Our turn is done. Okay. Busted knuckles. It's nothing serious, but it will hamper our scavenging efforts for now. No use for items found. So that's not an actual injury. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn. Okay, what is this? Player has painful blisters on their foot. So that's from walking around with these crappy shoes, but unfortunately not a whole lot I can do about it. I mean, I'd rather do that than be barefoot. All right, let's go ahead and do our scavenging. Okay. Did find stuff. It looks like pretty good stuff here. These pants are better than the pants I have, so... oh, these are really good pants here, so we'll switch those out. Sandals on the right foot. Okay. It'd be better than... I mean, it's really bad condition, though. I'll take the flip-flop with me. Seems odd, but thing to do. But I'm going to take it with me just because I don't really have shoes. I am going to wear this as a replacement to that because it is better condition. I should probably take one of the pair of pants, but I am running out of room for stuff. So this is where I'm going to need a better bag or backpack than I currently have. We do have a brown t-shirt. This is something we can wear. It's going to take the place. I was about to say, is it going to take the place of the hospital gown? And it looks like no, it isn't. So we are doing okay as far. Oh yeah, we wanted to switch out the blue jeans. Got to do that. We're going to put the twigs back in our pocket with some more twigs. Sure, that's comfortable, having a bunch of twigs in your pocket. All right, let's do that. And I guess we're more or less good to go. Is there anything we can do with all these rags we got? Let's just take a quick gander at the crafting here, because this is a lot of rags. Okay. Those are all the recipes I can do. You need a shoe sole to be able to make these. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah. Ooh, we've got sterilized water somewhere. Where do we have sterilized water? Let me take a look at the inventory. Water. Aha! There's sterilized water in there. Let me... First off, I'm going to drink it. Make sure it's sterilized water before I do that, though. Yes. Use. And then we're going to put that in our backpack and replacing one of our water bottles. Okay. There is water here that we can scoop up, though. So, go ahead and do that. I'll have to remember which one's the sterile water, though. Oh, it's not letting me put more than one water in the bottle? That's odd. Should allow me to put 2 in there. Is it doing that thing again? No, I don't think so. Maybe it's the type of water bottle? I don't know. The important bit is that we just get these full of water. Maybe they're different types of water and I just can't tell. Like, you know how I have that water tester? Maybe the water tester will let me know that, oh, I don't have anything in the water tester, so I'm guessing I have to have a battery to get it to work. All right. You know what? I might as well, if I'm in the crafting mood, I might as well deconstruct the one rag shoe that I'm not wearing and take some of these items with me. So, string, take. And then the sole, I might be able to take 2, and then I can make my own rag shoe, perhaps, if one wears out. So, how about trying to think of how I organize this inventory. Well, we don't need glass shards anymore. I'm not going to carry those around. Put this there, and we got the string we put up here, and then we grab the sole and we put it right there. All right, well, we got stuff. Maybe not the best, but it will be okay. All right, do we have any more scavenging to do? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, or it's possible I ran out of movement to do it, but I'm just going to move on to the next building. Okay, now we're going to have to end our turn. Okay, let's do some more scavenging. So, I'll start with the abandoned apartment building. This concrete apartment building looks to be in better shape than most. Sure, the windows are all but gone, and a giant fissure runs along one wall, but this place looks as if it could still provide suitable shelter for someone. Perhaps that's what makes you feel so nervous about approaching it. Alright, well, that'll be fine. Let's confirm. You found something. Your activity likely alerted somebody nearby. Okay, so we've got some potato chips. I think I'm just going to end up eating. We've got Blinky's snack, cakes. I might replace the twigs with that. We also have a can of soup that looks like it has stuff in it. Which we definitely want to take the soup can, because I might be able to purify water in that. Matter of fact, I'm going to remove the... Might be able to play a little bit of inventory Tetris. I'm just going to drop the sling. We don't need that. There we go. So it's a full soup can. That seems good. And we're just going to eat the chips, because I can't carry this. Not easily, anyway. Okay. Eat those chips. Hopefully they weren't too stale and they aren't going to kill me, but... I could deconstruct the sling and get my string back, which might not be a bad call, but I don't think it's worth the time we'd have to spend on it, at least not now. Okay, let's scavenge again. Let's go to a destroyed office building. And nothing found. We'll end turn. Okay. Painful blisters. That's unfortunate, but again... Okay. No useful items. All right, we're going to go over to the shack here. Well, first I have to end turn. Okay, it's getting dark. So, unfortunately... Oh, that could be the blisters. Let me take a look at that. Blisters on foot. That might be what's causing us to be slow. Okay, well... Might be nighttime soon, so we're going to want to get to the area. And then we will end our turn. We're going to scavenge. It is an abandoned mobile home. Loot chance is extremely low. Like other suburban homes, mobile homes were on the front lines in a war between fleeing urban populations and supernatural hordes from the wilds. However, their smaller size often means there's less to be found in each. Okay. Well, let's search. Ooh, we found good stuff. Crowbar being the key, and it has a strap too. I'm going to put that on my back. Now we can go back to the lock shed. We have a scope, which is not as in good condition. We have a multi-tool, which I definitely want. Water. Handful of string. I am going to pick up the water. Go in there. Yeah, so those two bits of water must be different in some way. Like one of them might be like poop water or something. I don't know. Well, this has a pocket knife too, so it might just be a better weapon. I might be able to play the inventory Tetris game here and get this in my inventory, or I could move an item from my pocket, because this would fit in my pocket, I think. Let's just remove one of these strings, and I'll put this here. We'll put that here, and shiv back in my hand. Okay, so I think it's time to start thinking about resting for the night. So I'm going to go to the crafting screen. Well, first we're going to have to end our turn. So, did I get everything I could get? Yeah, the only thing I didn't take is the rifle scope, but unfortunately I just don't have the room for it. So we're going to go ahead and end our turn. I think. Yeah, sure. Fighting off an infection. So we got infected. This is already going really badly. And it's because I don't have any medical supplies. Okay, let's take a look at ourselves medically. So we've got blisters on our feet. We've got a weakened immune system because of the infection. We're in minor pain, minor blood loss, and we're blind because of the hole, and we're freezing too. So we might get hypothermia and die. All right, that's the list of things. Let's go to the crafting menu. We might be able to take care of some of these things. I think we... Oh, can I use a can to... I actually don't know if I can use a can to purify water. I'm going to try it at some point, but not right now. I don't know. Oh, when did I get a lighter? Oh. Okay, well, let's first... Where's the lighter? Where's the lighter? Ah, there it is. It's very low condition-wise, but hey... It's a lighter, and it's good. I almost missed that. That would have been bad. Okay, let's go back to our craft screen. So we got a lot of stuff to craft here. I'm going to start with the handful string, and I'm going to make the long strings. This doesn't take a lot of time to do, so should be able to do this pretty quickly. Okay, that's going to be it. Let's go ahead and go back to our inventory. We're going to pick those up. And we're going to put them here. And then we're going to stick that with that. And really, you can disassemble a long string and make it into a shorter string if you want. So there's that too. Can we do anything with the scope? No, you can't disassemble it anyway. Can we do anything with this? No, not the hospital gown. The multi-tool. No. Okay. Thought I'd try. All right. So really what we want to do now is get a camp going. I do have tarp. Yes, no? I don't think I do have tarp. So I won't have a shelter. Now there are known recipes. Like one of them is one that I should be able to do with the skills that I have. So, kill scraps. Okay. We want sharp point, three small pelts, And 3 small thread. Oh, okay. That's good to know. We can make tunics and things. It takes a lot of pelts, though. Rags from clothes. River, marsh, lake resources. 1 natural water source. Miscellaneous shards. 1 medium. Yeah, okay. The one thing that we're really looking for here, though, is fire and things like that. So, clean rags boiled. 1 fireproof, waterproof container. 1 heat source. 1 water, any. And 1 small absorbent non-rigid sheet. That's how we clean rags. So we're going to want to do that. Okay. It looks like you can do 2 at a time, too. Maybe even 3 at a time. Yeah, you can do 3 at a time. With 1 source of water. So I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, so... moving through, we want... crude torch, no. Medium campfire. We need 1 flame source, 1 kindling, and 1 medium fuel fire. Now, fuel source, or flame source would be the lighter that we have. But... that's stoking a medium fire. Ah, here we go. Small campfire friction. Trapping skill 2 medium flammable and rigid shaft. Plus 1 kindling. So we need twigs and possibly 3 sticks. Maybe 2. I'm not sure on that. And we can, with our trapping skill, make fire. Then once we have a small campfire, we can make that a bigger one by just feeding it. Unfortunately, I don't have a tarp, so I can't make the tarp shelter I've showed off in the previous playthrough. We can make spears, though. If we have a sharp edge, one large, rigid, flexible shaft, 1 small, rigid, sharp edge with point, 1 smaller, medium, flexible, non-food object. Okay, so we might be able to make a spear right now. Combat skill, sharp edge. Okay, so we've got a couple different things that we can make here. Sharpened spear, 1 sharp edge, 1 large, rigid, flexible shaft. Okay. So I have a shiv. I can make it into more or less a shiv spear. Yeah, okay. Well, we've got a lot of things that we can craft here. That's the important bit. Moving on, sling. We've already done that. Okay, let's do the important bit first. Let's start with the fire. So we're going to want woods. Okay, there. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to want a... It's a good thing I took the twigs with me. Because, oh yeah, we did get twigs anyway. Twigs. Wood. Wrapping. Make ourselves a small fire. Burn. Okay, that's done. Now we're going to want to remove the trapping skill. Remove this. Take the small fire. Make it a bigger fire. Okay, done that. We've got ourselves a fire. Now we want to make ourselves a spear. We do have glass in the area. So what we're going to do, that. Take glass. We'd make a sharpened spear, but we're also going to get this fire involved. Okay. We'll make this firm. Here. Okay. We've got sharpened spear. Step above combo makes. Okay, well, we don't really want to do that. I'd have to look at the known recipes here to double check. So I made the sharpened spear, which was a sharp edge and a large flexible shaft. So now Oh, combat skill. Crap. Okay. What I needed was this. Plus a sharp edge. Darn. Alright, well, we're just going to deal with the sharpened spear for now. I could have made this a better spear. I just wasn't thinking. I didn't do the right thing. Ooh. Okay, well, we still are able to pick that up and use it as a weapon. Which is probably going to be a more effective weapon than the shiv. So, enough of the shiv. I will put it in my pack just because I have space for it as a backup weapon if we need it. Okay, so we still have a fire. We still have crafting things that we can do. No, we don't, because we're done for the turn. So let's just end our turn. As night falls, you notice there is a bright glow coming from the east, easily visible through the treetops. It's no guarantee, but it could be a sign of civilization. Maybe it will lead on where you are, or who. And if nothing else, is a good landmark to strike towards as any. Okay, so more or less, we now know where this town is. Okay, so it's nighttime, but I would like to do a couple things here at this camp. So first thing we're going to do, go to our crafting, and we're going to see what we can do with the can of soup plus fire. No. Okay. Can we just eat the soup? Let me take a look at that. Maybe this plus this plus this. No. Okay. Let me just see an inventory if I can just eat the soup. Okay. As far as I can tell, you can't cook it. So I'm gonna eat the soup. Okay, we ate the soup. Let's see if we can boil water with this. So, under crafting, I'm going to take the can, which is here, or take the water, it's here, take the fire, Okay, we can sterilize the water, but we don't want to sterilize the water necessarily. I want to get clean rags. And we have a fair number of rags here, so this should be good enough. Can't tell what type of water this is. I mean, I definitely want to make sure. I know I have sterilized water somewhere. I'm going to drink the sterilized water before we do this. I believe it was this one. Yeah, let's drink that. So we know for sure that we are good to go as far as thirst goes. Okay, now we're going to go to the crafting. We're going to take this can. We're going to take any water. It doesn't matter. We're going to take the fire. And we're going to take the cloth that we have. We're going to confirm. Here. Oh, I thought you could make more than that. But it's not letting me make more than that. It's possible the size of the container dictates that, though. Okay. Confirm. There's only going to be so much water I can use, but I really need to do this as much as I can because we need the bandages. So I am going through a lot of the resources I have, but that's okay. All right, so we've done that. Let's take a look at our medical here. Got a lot of cuts I'm gonna need to take care of. Cut 1. Cut 2. Cut 3. I'm not gonna worry about the bruises for now. Ugh, I don't have a spot for the clean rags, I realize. That's pretty important, though, so I should probably make space. Maybe I get rid of a couple of these bottles. I might not need that many bottles. Huh, I'm almost wondering if I should just drink the booze. A lot of bottles we're getting rid of. I don't really like that. Might be able to better Tetris this thing, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, sure we'll be able to better Tetris. Can do that. I can stick that there. I mean, at least we're not getting rid of that many bottles. All right. There might be some other things I can do as far as Tetrising goes, but for now, I'm decently happy. And I think I'm gonna drink the whiskey here. As much as it could possibly be good for dealing with the infections and things, like as a way of killing stuff, but you know what? We're just gonna take a slug of this. Okay. So we got ourselves our fire. Burn them! Burn the wounds! Okay, well, I don't know how we're doing as far as the blood loss goes and everything, but I do have bandages on it now. I'm hoping that will help. And in any case, I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.